Tyler Burbeck says Draymond, Kelly Oubre, Andrew Wiggins, and 4 first-round picks for James Harden. Me, oh my. That is a lot for James Harden. I know usually I'm saying you guys aren't giving up enough for James Harden. I think this might be giving up a bit too much for James Harden. 4 first-rounders, plus a guy that's been with your franchise for so long in Draymond Green, plus Kelly Oubre, who's an 18-point-per-game guy, plus Andrew Wiggins, who's a 20-point-per-game guy. I think the Warriors say no. I think it'd be more realistic if you go Kelly Oubre, Wiggins, and maybe 2 first-round picks. That might be more realistic. But throwing Draymond in there too, I think the Warriors say no. If you want more Warriors coverage, you want to throw me more Warriors trades, I got you covered at youtube.com/WarriorsTV. Clay says, what's your favorite city jersey? Ooh, good question. There's a lot of good ones. I like the Phoenix Suns city jerseys quite a bit. I really like the Los Angeles Lakers city jerseys. I also like the Dallas Mavericks white and gold jerseys. All 3 of those are honestly got to be top 3 for me. And if you want a city jersey for yourself, chatsports.com/NBA City has got you covered. But not just jerseys. We got much more than jerseys available on that website. I'm talking hats. I'm talking hoodies. I'm talking more jerseys, jackets, whatever you guys need at chatsports.com/NBA City. They've got you covered. Any team, any NBA City style you want. Hey, if you want last year's City edition, you can go find that at this link too at chatsports.com/NBA City, and all that stuff is on sale. But out with the old, in with the new. Go get the new stuff today from that link at Fanatics at chatsports.com/NBA City. Best place to go for all your City edition gear. So go check us out, chatsports.com/NBA City. Click that link today. Dragaila says, do you think the Warriors will make the playoffs? Yeah, honestly, I think it's a really easy pick. In fact, when Klay Thompson was healthy, I had them as top 4 in the West. I really thought they would be the favorites to come out of the Western Conference. But now I'm not sure they're that high up. I definitely have them top 6 or 7, but the depth on that team is definitely lacking. You know, adding Brad Wanamaker helped, but I don't want to severely overrate how good Brad Wanamaker is. You know, if your backups are like guys like Kent Bazemore and Damian Lee, you might need to make sure that starting 5 is good and ready to go, and I do think it will be. Now, who do you guys think is the biggest threat to come out of the Western Conference this season? If you think it's the Clippers, type LAC. If you think it's the Mavericks, type DAL. If you think it's the Denver Nuggets, type DEN. Obviously, the biggest threat to the Los Angeles Lakers that will most likely be that number 1 seed in the Western Conference. But the biggest threat to the Lakers in the West, let me know who you guys think it might be. Clippers, the Mavs, the Nuggets, or if you think it's somebody totally random, let me know in the comment section, or if you're watching live with us right now, in the live chat. Salome Dampere says, what if Harden goes to Golden State for Nico Mannion and Andrew Wiggins? I think we are severely overrating how good Wiggins and Nico Mannion are. Or we're severely underrating how good James Harden is, because that guy is a 32-plus point per game scorer every single night. Andrew Wiggins is a 20-point-per-game scorer on a very inconsistent basis. Nico Mannion is on a 2-way contract. So let's not get in over our heads. Now, if you want to go Wiggins, Wiseman, Nico Mannion, and maybe a pick, maybe that gets it done. Maybe you throw in that Timberwolves pick next year. Maybe that gets it done. But Nico Mannion and Andrew Wiggins, absolutely hard pass by the Houston Rockets. If you want more Warriors coverage, though, I got you covered at youtube.com/WarriorsTV. Let's go to Daniel. Says, who's your surprise NBA playoff team this year? I don't know if it really counts as a surprise at this point because I think people are starting to expect it, but I think the Hawks are the team that jumped from not being in the playoffs to in the Eastern, Conference playoff race. I think they should be firmly top 6, probably in the East if all things go correctly and, they can make up for on offense what they lack in defense, which, they should be able to do. If I had to go with another one, I think the Memphis Grizzlies are still getting overlooked. They had a great year last year, but I'm not convinced they're going to be a playoff team just because they're still so young, or at least they're so young at this point. So West, I'd go Memphis. East, I'd go Atlanta. Another team to watch out for, maybe the New Orleans Pelicans could jump in and surprise some people as well. Bryce Veith says, can Wiseman win Rookie of the Year? Another Warriors question coming in here from Bryce. He's going to get a lot of usage. Here's the thing about James Wiseman. He's going to come into a team where he's going to be in a place where he is needed in the rotation because they needed that big man, and that gives him a chance to be great. Another difference between guys like James Wiseman and, I don't know, say an Anthony Edwards or an Obi Toppin or LaMelo Ball is that Wiseman's coming into a situation that is ready to win right now. So if Wiseman puts up good numbers, let's say he puts up 18 and 10, which is a bit ambitious. I'm not going to say he's going to actually average that much, but if it's 18 and 10 and the Warriors are, a top 6 team in the West, I would rather have that than a guy like Anthony Edwards if he were to put up, 23, 3 and 3 on a losing team like the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I think he has every chance in the world to win Rookie of the Year if this Golden State Warriors team is good and if they rely on him heavily enough. What do you guys think? Who do you think will win NBA Rookie of the Year? Do you think it'll be a guy like James Wiseman or maybe an Anthony Edwards, maybe a LaMelo Ball? I've said Obi Toppin as a potential answer. I think there are a lot of good picks and a lot of good players that came out of the top of this draft. So let me know who you guys think will win NBA Rookie of the Year in 2020, 2021. IlJ says, will Kevin Durant play the same when he gets off his injury? No. I think it's unreasonable to expect that he will still be a top 2 player in the NBA after coming off an Achilles injury. I do think he'll still be probably 75% of what Kevin Durant is, and 75% of Kevin Durant is still top 15 in the NBA. So I think he'll be okay, but to expect him to go out and put up 27 points per game right off the bat, I think that might be a bit unrealistic. What are the prospect players to watch this season? Oh, prospect players. I'm assuming he means NBA prospects when it comes to like young players in the NBA, or you got to obviously watch all the rookies. Guys like James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, the way they're going to develop are going to be a lot of fun. Another guy that's a little bit more he's kind of under the radar now because he went to a team where he'll probably be a backup. I'm ready to watch Onyeka Okongwu really develop. If we're talking outside of rookies, watch Detroit and watch Sekou Doumbouya play with the Pistons. I think he's going to get some real time and he'll be able to develop a little bit more. I'm going to also be keeping my eye on Michael Porter Jr., the Denver Nuggets, and RJ Hampton, both guys to watch as well. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a couple surprises of young players that break out this year in the NBA. BB says, do you believe the NBA season could be postponed or even canceled due to COVID? No, I don't. We've seen now college sports go through it. We've seen the NFL go through it. We've seen the MLB go through it. We've also gone through with the NBA bubble, and it all worked out. Listen, you're probably going to have a couple games that get postponed, maybe a couple games that get canceled. But in a season that's 72 games, you're going to be just fine. Is it going to suck some nights when it's like all of a sudden, 3 minutes before the game, we find out 5 guys have it? Sure, you're probably not going to always see all the brightest stars every single night, but at the end of the day, I think they're going to find a way to get through this. But nobody really knows what they're talking about when it comes to this whole thing. So who knows? I could be totally wrong.